Hello and welcome to Let's Play The Longest Journey. Yes, I know, other people have done Let's Plays of this game before, but it's one of my favorite games, so I wanted to do my own anyway. The Longest Journey was released in 1999 and is considered by many to be one of the last good adventure games. The genre pretty much died after this, although it has seen a recent revival with some good titles like the new Sam & Max games. Of course, the Myst games released after The Longest Journey are also good, but they're not quite the same style of game, I think, so I'm not counting them as adventure games in this instance. Before I begin, a word of warning. As you might guess from the title, this game is long, very long. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take me, but I estimate it will be over 100 videos, just so you know what you're in for. Just be glad you're not me, because I'm making these things, which is even worse. So, let's get started, as we have a long journey ahead. Prologue. A lion is in the streets.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
That's a lot more modern looking all of a sudden. Now we have our protagonist, April Ryan.
Don't tell me I'm dreaming again.
You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
Okay, so apparently we're dreaming. We're controlling April, our main character, while she's dreaming. That's certainly an interesting way to start the game. The intro itself doesn't make an awful lot of sense if you see it for the first time. It makes a lot more sense if you play the game after you've already completed it once. You just see some guy floating in a tower, and then he wakes up and leaves, and some symbol breaks or shatters or something. Then you see this really modern city where this girl is sleeping, and now she's dreaming this bizarre landscape.
Postcard pretty.
Apparently she has some really weird postcards.
There's a storm heading this way. Even the weather sucks in my dreams. I feel so charmed.
Doesn't look like a normal storm cloud, at least I have never seen anything remotely resembling a cloud like that.
It's a pristine and picture-perfect dawn.
Yeah, aside from the big storm cloud. So let's look around some more.
Real life never looked this good.
No.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
Yeah. I don't usually dream that I'm in my underwear. And again, I usually don't dream about this kind of weird stuff anyway.
What's happening?
It's an earthquake.
Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
It's actually pretty interesting. I mean, if this is a lucid dream, and it does appear to be one, then why can't she wake up? If I have a lucid dream, which isn't very often, I usually have trouble not waking up. Oh well, it isn't exactly a normal dream, as we'll find out much later.
Looks reptilian, but it can't be. It's much too big, and I don't much care for reptiles.
That's ironic. As you can see, actually, this game uses static backgrounds. The characters themselves are actually real-time 3D models, which use your 3D card. This is something some other adventure games of that period also did, like Grim Fandango, for instance. Let's see if we can save this egg, which we're apparently supposed to do.
Did that sound come from the egg? Boy, that's some chick. I don't think I can get a good grip on it. It's too big and slippery, and I might drop it by accident.
That line sounds really dirty taken out of context. Anyway, looks like we're gonna have to find another way to save this egg.
Lucky thing the egg got caught between those roots. It's a long way down.
Is it? Can't really tell how deep this is. There's a nest.
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales. For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
That might be a good idea, but we'll have to do that in the next video.